and young people. Let me tell you that to unite, there are three words, three major vices that must be banished from our behavior and our lives. I'm talking about cowardice, betrayal, and incompetence. We must banish these three words from our way of life. I will explain to you why. Cowardice encompasses many vices. A coward is always afraid, and when we are afraid, we become slaves. We yield. We give up the dowry. Our ancestors were not cowards. And if we are cowards,
All right, I greet you, lovers of freedom. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We are live and we are direct. We are here to bring you the gospel of redemption. We are here to speak the bitter truth. And we are here to set the record straight. Week one. I watched Kelenna TV. You know, for some time I decided not to be talking about these Ngozi Alamajiri media ranters. But as I was going on social media this morning, and I saw the video Kelenna made, I watched the video. I said, look at someone who always, each time he comes out to make broadcast, he will first of all sing. He will sing praises to God, according to him. He always claimed to be holier than thou, that he speaks in spirit, that he is always here to propagate the gospel of redemption. As he always say, like me, you know. So in that video, Kelenna was like, he was talking about the buying that is going on in Benu State and why it's not happening in Biafra land. According to him, he said the reason why the buying that is going on in Benue or North Central is not happening in Biafra land is because there are men who stood at a gap or who stand at a gap. That is why that kind of buying is not happening in Biafra land, of which he's lying. He's living in denial because, you know, they focus on, they know that if they stop talking about one Isiocha, because this is the task they gave them, the assignment they gave them. That is why they don't want to talk about what is happening in Biafra land. They focus on one Isiocha. They focus on the man that breaks egg, according to him, the man that breaks the egg. You know, that is what they are talking about. Me, everybody knows that Ali Ibo, Biafra land, has been bleeding. The buying going on in Biafra land is alarming. So worrisome. Ihamufu, even that same, was it a day or the same day they buyed people in Benu State, they still buy people in Hamufu. But according to this guy, he said the reason why it's not happening is because there are men who stand at the gap, being the Biafra Liberation Army, according to him. Now, as he was, you know, analyzing or broadcasting further, he called out, he said, one of our brother, being Angel Makeup, the commander under Gentle. You know, Kelenna pretend not to know that the guy is a commander. He pretend not to know that he's a commander. Instead of him to open mouth to say, a commander of Biafra Liberation Army, but he knows that their madam will warn them, because to them, they've shown them, they are talking about their men. They know they got men. They got their own Biafra military or Biafra forces. You know? And their Biafra forces, USB Biafra forces, they are not doing anything. Practically not doing anything So he knows that if he recognizes Biafra Liberation Army, then that will give Briggy credit. So he now smartly pretend not to know Makeup or to know that the guy is a Biafra Liberation Army. I don't know why people choose to be living in there. Why do people choose deceit? Why? And one funny thing is that they will be claiming that they know God. They will be claiming to be holier than thou. Kelenna want to tell us that he don't know that the guy is a Biafra Liberation Army. Kelenna, for your information, Alibo is bleeding. Know it now. The reason why what happened in Benue trended on social media is because Very Dark Man went there. And everybody knows that when it comes to Nigerian social media space, Very Dark Man is the one dominating. Even Very Dark Man is the one that makes video that mainstream media in Nigeria used to do broadcast. Yes. Very Dark Man. In fact, when it comes to Nigerian media, he's #1 now. Both mainstream media, bloggers or social media, Very Dark Man is #1. So the reason why the buying that took place in Benu trended is because Very Dark Man went there to cover the scene. Had he been Very Dark Man, travel down to Ihamufu to cover the scene of Ihamufu, it will all equally trend. It will equally trend. So, Kelenna, if you don't know, because you have been focusing on one Isiocha part 1, one Isiocha part 2, the egg breaker man part 1, the egg breaker man part 2, you don't know or you pretend not to know that Alibo na bagaragara. Alibo na bagaragara. Look at what you are doing to yourself. The platform you're supposed to use to speak truth to power. The platform you're supposed to use to let the world know what is going on. The platform you're supposed to use now that everybody have seen that the center cannot hold again in Nigeria, that things are falling apart. The platform you're supposed to use to let our people know the need for us to focus, to liberate ourselves from Nigeria before this danger that is looming around, before this danger that is imminent, before this danger that is about to consume Nigeria will finally happen. Instead of you to use your platform to awaken the consciousness of our people, to tell our people the need for them to be focused, to continue fighting for their freedom, because with the look of things in Nigeria, it's a done deal that Fulani will overrun Nigeria. Instead of you, Kelenna, to use your platform judiciously, you are using your platform to talk what will please another person. Being Ngozi, use your platform to be talking what hasn't you use your platform to be fighting irrelevant fight, talking irrelevant talk. You are doing everything to please one woman, or just one woman. One woman. So that each time you watch your video, she will be happy that you are doing exposition. One you see one you see in France too. The egg breaker. You know the names you always tag your videos. It's a shame, especially you Biafrans on social media. You don't want to, you focus on irrelevant things. Doing on and dragging who we only on. If you are hearing exposition 1, you will think that the exposition 1 is exposition 2 is exposing what is going on in Nigeria. His position 1, his position 2 is talking about another person, talking about individual. This is what you guys are fighting to see who will win. Because now what you guys are doing is fighting to see who will win. It's a shame, Kelenna. It's a shame. Opportunity you have to use your platform so that history will not forget you in a haste. That a time like this, you made yourself available to awaken your people, to tell your people the need for them to liberate themselves from Nigeria, because the Fulani Janjaweed want to overrun Nigeria. The opportunity you have, you are misusing the opportunity, courtesy of pleasing a woman. Continue, Kelenna TV. Continue. Time shall come. You see all these videos all of us are making. Time shall come. Most of us, all of us, will go back to the videos. There are some videos you will make. You will be ashamed of yourself. You will be ashamed of yourself to even watch the video you make. You will be asking yourself question, were you bewitched before you make this video? Were you bewitched before you make this video? Keep on deceiving yourself. You don't know Biafra Liberation Army again. And had he been in Jamaica, that the video he talked about, he just came out. He's not a guy that has been coming out on social media. It will be a different thing. But Angel Makeup has been coming on social media, alerting Biafrans. Look at what Nigerian military are doing. Look at their plans. He has been coming out. But Kelenna pretend not to know who he is, because he don't want to call him Biafra Liberation Army, so that Ngozi will not be angry or ndo to her. There was a time there was a time they dragged him. There was a time they dragged you. As if anyway, child, you requested, I don't know who bought the gadget for you. I don't know who bought the gadget for you, because you will be doing their bidding. And I so much believe the gadget was bought. Now the people from their camp bought the gadget for you. So you guys to be doing their bidding. The way they dragged you, I was asking myself, and these people, they pay this guy bills. Why are they dragging this guy like this? I said, anyways, you were appealing for people to buy gadgets for you. Finally, they bought it. And I believe that them go buy them for you. That is why they are dragging you like this, because you manage to speak little truth. You manage. You have no option. You have no choice than to do what? Than to fall back to the evil they wanted you to be doing at your age, at your exposure, at your exposure. Somebody who have been in Asia, one Bansen or somewhere will be controlling. They shame me sometimes. No, you don't know Angel Makeup. Let's assume you don't know him. But for your information, if you don't know, if you think that Alibo is peaceful, that the buying going on in Benu State is not happening in Biafra land, you are deceiving yourself. Oh. You are deceiving yourself. It's happening. It's happening. It happened there. Okay? For you to know. I'm not going to talk much on your matter. Dear friends, if you know how to share the video to get to him, share the video. Let him know that history, and whatever we are doing today, we are making history. We are creating history. What will history be remembered you for? What I'm doing here, I'm always conscious of what history will remember me for. You know, I'm always conscious. Each time I on my camera, don't want in future, when I watch the video I make, I'll be ashamed of myself. You know, each time I open this camera, I know that I'm here to speak nothing but the truth. To speak nothing but the truth. So that after much more, so far, there was a time I was like, talking about the activities of Ngozi, her deceit, and the people, and her Alamajiri followers have been vindicated because the court of Simon have proved the people that went there is in the public, the people who are working with Simon now. Contrary to what Ngozi made people to believe, that Simon said he has disassociated himself from the Brigi people. At least we all watched the court proceedings of Simon. After the end of the court proceeding, he had even had lunch with Brigi members. The USB Uche that I called out, if you watched him in that video, you will know that he don't have, and even PM no even send them. So whatever I'm doing, each time I come here, I know I am here to speak nothing but the truth. And nobody paid me. When I was talking about some we are saying that Ogen Kera have paid me, that these people have paid me. I've not even spoken with Oge. I've not even spoken with any of them. But I said no. I have to speak the truth. Because the truth is out there for us to see. Even when you guys accused him of $150 million, I made a video. I said, this thing is blatant lie. There's no possibility in it. That there's no country in this world that 150 million will enter the country. The country will not call the owner of that very account, be it corporate account or individual account. They must call the people that are signatory to that account to know the purpose of that money. No? So, I am always here to speak the bitter truth. That is why I choose what I'm doing. I choose what I'm doing. I don't want tomorrow. If I watch the video I make, I'll be regretting. Or the video I made will be used against me. I don't want it. So I know that I'm creating history. Because even if I delete some video, I don't know who have downloaded the video. I don't know who must have downloaded the video and saved. So, whatever you are doing, continue. If you are doing good, continue. If you are doing bad, continue. You know, your conscience is there to tell you whether you are doing the right thing or you are doing the wrong thing. Most of you are ranting on media. You people are not well placed in USB charger. More than the one that called herself Aggie. She has run away, resigned. The auntie. Before she run, he gave what she see. Before she run. So make you day there. You know? Day there. Be deceiving yourself. Be telling yourself lies. I greet you all. Peace and love.